As many of you know, the stories of Dr. Seuss were primarily to teach young audiences life lessons about the choices you make and trusting in yourself through his whimsical dialect. But this is a peculiar one. Let's start with how I'm not even sure what the actual full title of this thing is. For the longest time, I knew it as Pontoffel, Pock, Where Are You? Only to recently discover it's also been distributed as Pontoffel, Pock, and His Magic Piano in other places. Whatever, most people just simply refer to it as Pontoffel, Pock anyway. So let's get into this thing and try to figure out where they were going with this. Our story begins with our title character singing about how he wanted a nice, happy job, which is why he looks to go to work at a pickle factory.
My boy, making pickles is easy as pie. Just watch what I do, then you give it a try. Just pull on the pulley and push on the push'em, and the pickles go into the jars. Just pull on the pulley and push on the push'em, and the pickles go into the jars. What a wonderful way to spend every day. You should thank your lucky stars.
Why do I feel like this is the type of propaganda video George Carlin would make a whole stand-up routine ridiculing? But Mr. Pock can't even follow the simplest of instructions and ends up pulling the push-em and pushing the pull-em, and this causes the entire factory to go haywire. Yeah, I'm calling bullcrap on this. If mishandling one machine causes the whole plant to self-destruct, there were some serious safety faults here. Where were the fail-safes? Was this place built under Texas safety regulations or something? But no, Pock is the one who gets the blame and is not just fired, but made to march out the door like some dishonored soldier.
And never come back.
And never come back, and never come back, and never come back.
There was nothing to do but go home. The house that my family had left me was badly in need of repair.
I could probably find 5 people who would move in there in a heartbeat. Also, I'm thinking quite a few people might not feel too sorry for this guy if he still has a roof over his head without any job. Apparently this trope wasn't only happening in the 90s.
How I wish I could get away from it all.
Don't we all, kid? Wait, what?
Pontoffel, Pock, your wish has been heard, and your wish has been granted.
Yeah, just like that, this miniature in a propeller beanie shows up to grant his wish.
I am a representative of the Amalgamated Oregon Ferries. We have branches all the way from Boston to Bangkok, Baltimore, Bangladesh, and even down to Buenos Aires.
Okay, are we sure someone didn't steal this idea to make the Fairly Odd Parents?
You lucky young man, oh, this wondrous piano will take you away from it all.
Mr. McGillicuddy, I can't play a piano.
Me boy, playing this piano is as easy as pie. Just watch what I do, then you give it a try.
Gee, where have we heard that before? So the piano of Mr. McGillicuddy here has teleportation powers that will take Pock anywhere he wants to go with just the push of a button. Hey, I'll take that over Spirit Airlines. Now, I do want to give the utmost credit to one aspect of this special. It may be the most musically inclined of all these cartoons. Granted, it's been a while since I've seen a lot of the original Dr. Seuss specials, and I do know they all had music in them, but this one really feels like it was written and composed to feel like a full-on Broadway musical. Whether it was produced by Stephen Sondheim or Max Bialystock is clearly wait and see.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
Good. You've got it. Now the destination. Oh, that's a good one. Takes you to Grugan.
Grugan? So why not Grugan?
So Pock goes all the way to Grugan and proceeds to terrorize them all the way to starting a war in a scene I'm 95% certain was ripped off from The Great Race. Pock escapes thanks to the bailout switch, but upon returning home, McGillicuddy says he's taking the piano back. Jeez, I mean, Pock didn't really do anything I hadn't seen people do 3 times a week on Interstate 20.
But I can't do those push and pullos, Mr. McGillicuddy.
Bring it back.
Look here, Knight. According to the rules in the official ferry handbook...
I know the rules, but this schnook is in a jam.
No schnook gets a second chance.
Shut up! I am the senior fairy in this squadron.
Oh yeah, this is actually important plot details, people. Sort of. So McGillicuddy decides where Pock goes next, and he sends him to the nation of Casbamopolis that is in no way a cheap XP of any Middle Eastern nation. No sirree! It's here that Pock meets the eye dancer Nifa Fifa, and you can probably guess what happens here.
My eyes are seeing someone they have never seen before. My eyes are seeing someone that they hope to see much more.
I know I found the end of my rainbow, Nifa Fifa in your eyes.
Hey, where's she going?
Why, she's going to the palace. She's the official eyeball dancer for His Majesty the King.
Then I'm off to the palace.
Oh, good night. He's about to start another Trojan War, isn't he?
Let's go!
Guard! Guard! Apprehend them!
Pick a color, any color.
White!
Gotcha.
Gee, who knew it was a bad idea to not have seat belts on this thing? So the third act is pretty much Pock sending himself to every place in the world because he can't remember which button sent him to Nifa Fifa to begin with, while McGillicuddy and his subordinates are searching everywhere for Pock.
Unidentified flying piano passing over Cincinnati.
Unidentified piano on the beach in Waikiki.
Wait, so if they are now just listing off real-world places, why the need to create the made-up places at the beginning? Was Seuss that afraid of pissing off someone on the other side of the Atlantic? So Pock finally remembers it was the violet button. Though, can you really blame him for forgetting when so many of these buttons were the same damn color? And comes literally crash landing on the tower where Nifa was being held. And no guards come after them now. Guess they've been too busy planning the rebellion.
Oh, how I wish we could get away from it all.
Nifa Fifa, your wish has been heard, and your wish has been granted.
Really? Do you just have to say those exact words and they show up? Is it the same as summoning the goblins in Labyrinth? So yeah, despite Pock destroying the piano, McGillicuddy and his band take Pock and Nifa back home, and somehow all the chaos Pock caused makes the pickle owner give him another chance, as well as giving Nifa a job. Okay, and that's it! Pock and Nifa, I guess, living happily ever after, going home each day, smelling like pickle brine. How romantic. This just might have been the most confusing Dr. Seuss special of all. It's like it's trying to send a message about needing to like and believe in yourself, but it just sets everything up the wrong way. It sets up the main character to be the Charlie Brown of the Seuss universe, showing him as a screw-up with no self-confidence driven by, well, everyone around him setting up to fail and then blaming him when he does. And then the one thing he does to finally start getting respect is to start an international incident? That's a real great lesson to tell! Also, the pacing and editing are really out of whack, with cutscenes and fade-outs that are just all over the place that make it look like it was edited by Mr. Burns' team of monkeys. It's definitely not Seuss's best work, that's for sure. But does that mean the final entry on our list is gonna be that much better? Oh boy, everyone! Get ready next time for what may be the craziest idea Seuss ever came up with.